Hi everyone, in today's video we're building an off-grid shack in the Aussie bush. Should be a fun build, we're not following any specific rules. We're using timber from the property, we've milled up floor bearers and joists. It's going to be a bit rough and ready, but that's alright, it's just a shack. Enjoy the video. Ew.
This is our spot in the bush. Cut off some strings yesterday. I forgot to bring the pegs for the profile, so we just cut some bits of timber and hit them in the ground to get it pretty close so we could dig some pier holes. We set up the profiles this morning. So as you can see, my timber profiles are set up. I'm just checking some sizes, pulling some strings through, and then recheck the sizes again from string to string to ensure they're all correct. It's much easier to do this with someone else holding the other end of your tape. You can do it by yourself, but it's a bit of a struggle. Once you're happy with your sizes, you've got to make sure you check corner to corner, your diagonals of the building, to make sure they're both the same. If they're not the same, you've got to adjust your strings up and make them the same to make sure your building's parallel and square. You can also work out the diagonals using Pythagoras. Here you can see Jacob's just digging some pier holes for the veranda posts, and I'm just mixing up a bit of concrete that the posts sit on. Now all the posts are in, I'm just docking them off to height, cutting some little notches out for the bearers to sit on. I've pre-marked all of these heights with a laser and pre-marked all of the notches so I know where I'm going. I'm not just cutting them out willy-nilly. Whilst I'm cutting out all these stumps, Jacob's just in the background there, debarking some logs. These logs will become the veranda posts. Ew! First bearer, on she goes. Looks a little bit bowed. We'll clamp it up and straighten her up. And we're just attaching these to the posts with batten screws. Like I said, there's no specific rules on this build that we're following. We're just making it with what we got.
So this is 2 days progress. Got the 4 posts in. A little bit green. Some of them are from trees we've cut down when we cleared the bit. We've only cleared a small area so far, just enough to build with. This is a joist and bearers we milled up. It's pretty much cost nothing so far because it's just trees from the bush. Today we'll lay the floor down and get the frame down for the veranda.
So here I'm marking out the sheet widths for the particle board flooring, just so I know where to lay the glue to. I'm using Sikaflex, and then we're screwing the sheets down with chipboard screws. There's our sheets there, termite resistant particle board flooring. We're at 3 days progress. Got the yellow tongue down yesterday. A couple of wall frames up. Had some pine laying around in the shed and a couple of half prefab frames. So we had a pretty good day. But we ran out of timber. Didn't have any more in the shed, so had to duck out to the harbour this morning to get some. But yeah, should be another good day hopefully. Got the timber, so we're good to go. Yee. A bedroom down this end. It's gonna be pretty open living. Lounge room at this end, kitchenette in here, maybe a fireplace in the corner. So a good way to keep costs down when doing a rustic build, you can use second-hand windows and doors. Depending on the size of your build, this will save you thousands. Boom, 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 banging up frames, banging up frames. As you can see, we're cutting everything with a cordless power saw. Because we're off grid, we've got no power, there is nothing here. Cordless gas gun, everything we charge at night and then bring it here. Day 5, I'm pretty psyched. Sun's just coming up through the trees. Another cracker of a day. We got the strap bracing on yesterday, so it's all tensioned up. Got some roof frame on. Just from old steel I had laying out in the yard. Today we'll finish the tie down this morning. Finish the veranda beams and get some roof line on the Savo. Ew. Day 6, roof's on. Good day yesterday. Sucking top on. Finished the sucking up this morning and then rub the walls. Got all this Colorbond I've had laying around for years. I'm going to use it up. This timber I'm cutting up here is some old rough sawn turpentine I milled up ages ago. It's just been laying around. I'm going to use it to make the window frame for the kitchen window, which is a big solid piece of glass. It'll be a fixed panel. It'll just let in a lot of light. Should give it a nice feel. Cabins that lock up. Cost $3 to get it here. Obviously second-hand cladding. Milled all the timber ourselves. Free window I got off the site once. Just got to do the deck and we're done. Alright, here's our deck. Made from reclaimed hardwood flooring I got off a mate. It was tongue and groove. We just cut the edges off it so the water can go through. At the end here we'll have our shower on that CFC floor there. What a view to look at. Here's the front of the cabin. As you can see, timber posts. They're the trees that Jacob cleaned up. And here we have a couple of pics of the near completed inside. We've got an alley sliding door. Got an alley window in the bedroom, plywood walls, plywood ceilings. Kitchen, we milled the bench top out of turpentine and then whitewashed it. Second-hand carcass underneath there. Small off-grid solar setup in that bottom carcass on the right-hand side there. And running water. What else do you need? Boom, we are done. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this video, remember to like and subscribe for more similar builds coming up.